kitty is? I almost passed a future sale kitty. A sale kitty is when I'm coming up to a kitty and it smacked the kitty, and then you come back in about 3 days after the kitty's all dried out, you pick the kitty up and you sale that kitty. That's a sale kitty. I had a buddy live next to a highway, and that's what he called all of his cats that wandered out onto the road and got smashed. Sale kitties. I just thought about that. I seen a cat. Seen something weird going across the road in front of me. I was like, what the heck is that? Sale kitty. No, you know, I'm this whole Steemit thing pops up out of nowhere, you know, in 2 months, and the market capitalization, it's already up there. And got me thinking, you know, what actually is the point of market capitalization? What is it? What does it actually tell you? I mean, the Steemit comes out. I was listening to some dude on here, and he's like, yeah, I bought 2 Bitcoins worth of Steemit, and then I found out that you have to leave it in there for 2 years. Ouch. So you just put $1,200 into something that you're locked in for 2 years and you don't know. And how many people is that happening to? He said he felt ripped off. I'd feel ripped off too, you know. And maybe a little bit like, you know, maybe I should do a little research before I throw my hard-earned money in there, but he's probably a miner from way back with it, you know, a lot of people got a lot of them Bitcoins or whatever. But just got me thinking, what is market capitalization? Why is it so important? And I think we put too much emphasis on it. Because, you know, you think about it, I'm no fan of Walmart by any stretch of the imagination. They used to be kind of cool when they would, you know, buy American, or, you know, sell American-made stuff, you know, and keep guys like me working. But then they pretty much, you know, import everything from China. It's probably going to get loud. I'm making a turn. I'm out in the country. Listen to that big old cat purr. What does market capitalization actually mean? What does it tell you? Market capitalization basically tells you how much money's in there, you know, how much. But it doesn't tell you anything about the quality of the product. It doesn't tell you that the product is better. It just tells you there's a lot of people going in there. And really, if you're investing based on market capitalization, oh my gosh, Steemit's getting big, so I better buy some. I started a Steemit account, and I got my free 10 Steemit, and they're locked in there for 2 years. And, you know, Steemit could be a, you know, big deal. But it's not Bitcoin and Litecoin, you know. I don't know what the heck it is, you know. And now the guy that I was listening to that was saying, you know, he got ripped off by investing in this Steemit. He felt a little ripped off. Now he's pushing it. Like, I should buy it, you know. And I'm thinking, no, I don't want to put any money into it, because missing the boat. You know, I don't care if I'm missing the boat with Ethereum. I don't care if I'm missing the boat with Steemit, because what I want is quality. I want a quality cryptocurrency. And I don't, it's something about, something I always think about with investing. Kind of like backing up a trailer, backing up a semi. Alright? How do you back up a trailer? 3 T's. You turn towards trouble. So when I'm backing up and I look out this window and I see I'm about to hit something over here, there's a problem over here, I've got trouble over here, I turn the wheel that way and I go away from, and it goes away from the trouble. So it's counterintuitive. You have to do the opposite of what you naturally think. And that's the way I look at investing. If everybody's flocking to Steemit, I'm not going to, because I want to do the opposite of what everybody's doing. You know, with Ethereum, you know, the best time to have bought would have been at the pre-sale. I was looking at the pre-sale, and you know, they didn't have a defined amount. If I would have known that they were going to issue 80% of the currency at the pre-sale, I would have bought. But it was like, I read everything, and it was like, okay, we don't know. There could be a bunch of Ethereum. There could be there could be 3, or there could be 3 trillion. You know, it was just open like that. And so I'm sitting there reading that, and I'm like, well, so I'm just buying, and I don't know if it's going to be, the pre-sale is going to be worth 1%. You know, if I'd have known it was going to be 80% of the entire supply, I'd have bought in. Yeah, heck yeah, that would have been the time to buy. And then, like, I hate that. I like being disciplined, but like a fool, like I say, like a fool, you know, I seen the price rising, and I thought, oh man, I better buy in. So I think I bought in at like 7. You know, not very much, just to have my toe in the water, so to speak. But I was watching market capitalization. I'm watching this thing growing, and I'm going, oh, I'm missing the boat. Bad reaction. That is what you don't want to do. Whenever you have that feeling, oh, I'm going to miss it with Steemit. Oh, I'm going to miss it with Ethereum. You better hold your money. Don't buy on those feelings. I'm buying Litecoin right now because I'm a little scared that it might drop all the way, you know, I mean, whatever. But then I have to think about it rationally. What is Litecoin? What is Bitcoin? You know, what if Ethereum bypasses Bitcoin in market capitalization? Does that mean Bitcoin is dead? Absolutely not, people. I'm telling you, I think there's probably going to be a cryptocurrency that is going to bypass Bitcoin in market capitalization. And what does that mean? I'm telling you, what is it at? 11 billion right now? And Ethereum's, I don't know, hovering around 1 billion. I haven't looked. I don't really care. I think we put too much emphasis on market capitalization. Because here's the thing. You go to Walmart, which has a huge market capitalization, and you buy a pair of shoes, okay, from Walmart, made in China. So you're buying the product of this huge market cap. Or you could go to Italy, to this little cobbler's store, and buy some shoes from him. Okay, and he measures your foot. He measures the arch, measures it. You know, I don't know how they make them, but and so you buy the shoe from the place. Its market cap may not even be $100,000. But what's the better product? The one from the huge market capitalization or the one from almost non-existent market cap? Market capitalization basically tells you what the herd is doing. It doesn't tell you the quality of what you're investing in. And from what I know about investing, quality is more important than following the herd. The following of the herd is the absolute worst thing that you can do. And so if you're looking at Ethereum thinking, I'm going to invest in this because I hope it goes above Bitcoin or something like that, you know, that's fine. But you're following the herd. You're not investing in the product. Because I'm telling you, when 12% of the entire supply of the currency was given to the developers, and 80% of the supply was at the pre-sale, which 12% of that was to the developers. Man, that's a horrible distribution method, and it is ripe for manipulation. And I'm telling you, people, you better be careful on how you're thinking about these cryptocurrencies, because they can't destroy Bitcoin and Litecoin. They cannot do it. But what they can do is mess with your head. They can get inside your head and make you forget what makes Bitcoin and Litecoin so strong. And I think that is probably the most effective way to destroy Bitcoin and Litecoin, is by getting into your head and making you believe Bitcoin is obsolete, you know, Litecoin sucks, or whatever. Market capitalization does not mean success. I mean, it does mean success. I suppose that's what it does mean. But success how? It doesn't mean that it's a good product. It doesn't mean that the service that's offered is the best way to go. Rootstock. Look up Rootstock. www.rsk.co. Rootstock is Turing complete, and it's fully programmable, and Bitcoin and Litecoin are it's not competing with Bitcoin. See, that's one thing that I use as a metric in this whole space. Are you competing with Bitcoin? Are you trying to overtake Bitcoin? If it's trying to overtake Bitcoin or challenge Bitcoin, I don't want nothing to do with it. Ethereum is, you know, a lot of people, and I'm not saying the people at Ethereum are doing it, but, you know, there's a lot of people saying that, you know, Ethereum could overtake Bitcoin. That's only a market capitalization, by the way. If you want to buy my house, if you want to buy a motorcycle from me, if you want to buy a car from me, you're going to have to change your Ethereum into Bitcoin and Litecoin. The gold and silver of the cryptocurrency space. Because I'm telling you, any kind of altcoin that comes out from now on is, in my opinion, it's just, you can't trust it. You might be able to trust it under certain circumstances, but you got to be really careful, because the wolves are in the hen house. So you got to, you know, you got to be really careful. But market capitalization, what does it mean? I'm not going to follow the herd, and you know, and that's just the way that's how I roll. And I think, you know, I'm in my 40s, so I mean, it's I feel like I've got a little more wisdom than just impulse, and I feel like I'm just barely getting over that in my life. You know, it's like, you know, I bought Ethereum based on the herd. everybody's running into Ethereum, so I better go, and but then I have the presence of mind to say no. I look into it and it's not a good product. But how hard would it be for Goldman Sachs, R3, all the USP and all this stuff, all these big banks, to just say, okay, hey, each of us put $1 billion in there. So they got 30 big banks that say, we'll put $1 billion in this cryptocurrency. And now the market capitalization is 3 times that of Bitcoin's. Does that mean you're going to stop believing in Bitcoin? Does that mean you're going to stop trading in Bitcoin? Believe me, folks, we're in a currency war. Big cat. I got a message, somebody complaining about the quality of the videos, Hey, you get what you pay for, right? At least you don't have to put up with commercials, right? That's kind of nice. But, anyway, what was I saying? Market cap, what is it? It's overrated in my opinion. No, but back to the currency war. You better believe there is a battle going on here for your mind. There is absolutely 100% a battle going on for your mind. You are in a war. If you are in this space, you are in the war. They do not want Bitcoin and Litecoin to succeed. They want something else. They don't want that. The powers that be, the banks, basically. But, in my opinion, I think, when cryptocurrency takes hold, one thing that the government should do is make it a law that any private business and any government institution needs to transact on the Bitcoin or Litecoin blockchains, so that it's open source, it's open for everybody to see. All coins are not equal. Just because it's a cryptocurrency doesn't mean that it's Bitcoin and Litecoin. Bitcoin and Litecoin are Litecoin's almost a carbon copy off of Bitcoin. Ethereum's something totally different. All these other altcoins are totally different. Bitcoin and Litecoin are virtually the same. There's differences, but they're like under the hood differences. But, the main thing that you got to keep in mind with Bitcoin and Litecoin is a Litecoin is 1/4 of a Bitcoin. And you can trade that ratio, and that's what I do. And I'm buying all Litecoin right now. That's all I buy, really. I can't. I believe in Litecoin, and I'm going to continue to do that. And when I started buying Litecoin was at $40, and it's worth $4 now. You know what I'm saying? I've been buying all the way down. I bought all the way down, and I'm still buying, because I know the quality of the product I'm purchasing. You hear me? I know the quality of the product I'm purchasing. Steemit bypassed Litecoin in a minute. Well, heck yes, if you're going to freaking buy the stuff and then you're going to be locked in for 2 years, it's probably going to get huge. But what is it? What's it good for? I don't hate Steemit, whatever, it's cool. But it's market cap. It doesn't mean it's something good to buy. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't, I don't know. But I'm telling you, now you got all these guys on there pushing Steemit because they bought in after finding out that they're stuck for 2 years. And guess what? Now you're going to buy into it because you don't want to miss the boat. And guess what? The guys who are talking to you telling you that, you should buy Steemit are going to be free to sell before you are. So then they're going to start selling, and you're going to be stuck for another month or two. You know, it's a vicious cycle. You're not, you know, you got to think this stuff through, people. Market cap doesn't mean much. It just means it's bigger, but it doesn't mean it's better. Adios, muchachos.